This hour for you on Daybreak, a local nonprofit here in town is bringing Christmas to the homes of families that are on some hard times. And coronavirus vaccine doses are expected to be in St. Louis next week, but storing them is proving to be a bit of a challenge. Also, Moderna is studying the effects of its vaccine on teens now. We'll have a look at that and much more when we come back, or when we continue right now on Daybreak. Good morning, everyone. Welcome on in on this Friday. It's December 11th. I'm Joe Morano. We have plenty to get to over the course of the next hour. Jen has the morning off, but we are with you to let you know that some winter weather's on the way. Hopefully, you got outside, did your shopping, got that done, because TJ Springer is going to tell us that I'd say it's probably a good weekend to stay inside, isn't it?
It is. I feel like I'm being the bearer of bad news on this Friday, Joe, after all of this nice weather we've had.
Yeah, but every now and then, I love a lazy weekend. That's very nice to do, very relaxing, you know?
It is, and I feel like it's going to be the perfect one to do so. Maybe you're procrastinating, haven't gotten all the Christmas ornaments up on the tree yet. Get the inside decorations up would be
that's what you got to do. That's
right?
the key there. Yeah.
It'll be perfect to do that. Crack open a good book or watch a movie or something, because after all of this warmth that we've had around, we are looking at some cooler air infiltrating the Ozarks. Yesterday, so nice for this time of the year, breaking records in Springfield, Rolla, West Plains. We hit 72 degrees in the metro, breaking that old record of 71 set back in the mid-90s. Now, temperatures have cooled down substantially since that 72-degree mark earlier on at 3 o'clock yesterday. But as we head into the rest of our morning, more cloud cover, more rain as our next storm system is on the approach. And that's why we have more clouds here in Springfield. Seeing those on satellite and radar, rain working eastward now along the I-49 corridor and I-44, but nothing just yet here in Springfield. Seeing some rain in Clinton, likely out toward Nevada and Joplin, going to be getting in on some of that rainfall. The winds have helped our temperatures stay warmer through the overnight from the south, around 5 to 15, with temperatures in the 60s almost in Joplin, Fayetteville, 53 in Springfield, where the clouds have been lacking. We're in the upper 30s in West Plains. The morning commute and the evening commute both going to include that rainfall here today, and it's going to continue, I think, throughout much of our day. On our wagging and walking forecast, we are saying hello to Luna. This is our producer Christina's puppy. Bundle up, and you'll want to have the umbrella and have them with the rain gear too, with temperatures struggling to get into the middle 50s here. We'll talk more about that, and of course, what comes this weekend, colder air and the possibility of some wintry weather. More details on that coming up in just a little while here. Joe?
Thank you, TJ. A Springfield nonprofit is working to make the holidays brighter for families in need. Color 10's Nigel McDonald is in studio this morning to explain exactly how that's happening. Nigel, good morning to you.
Yeah, Joe, well, good morning. Christmas Trees for Hope does just that by gifting families with a Christmas tree, decorations, and even a tree skirt.
Christmas Trees for Hope started in December of 2013.
I thought to myself, I'd like to get a new tree. I've had this one for a long time, but this one's still a really good one. Somebody could still use this tree.
Durham says she went on a hunt to find a way to donate the tree, but came up short.
So I thought, well, let me just create something. And within a few weeks, I already had gathered and given back out about 8 or 9 trees.
The next few years, donations remained around that total. But with community support, more than 60 families received Christmas trees this year.
It's just kind of exploded, which I kind of thought might happen with this whole COVID situation. This was my first year I actually had a staging spot. So I knew I was going to have all these trees come in, so I invited families. I had a list, and I just went down the list, and I said, if you can be here at this time, I can get you a tree.
Durham says she only asked that families send her a picture of the tree once it's decorated.
Within hours, I was already getting pictures back. So they literally took the tree, went home, put the tree up. My mom always made sure we had a Christmas tree, so I just wanted to share.
Well, the group is already prepping for next year and needs your help. This Saturday, 1984 is hosting a fundraiser from 1:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon, and half of all door admissions will go to support the nonprofit.
Very good to hear and to be able to help out. Thank you, Nija. In some news around the region, Bentonville is also getting into the spirit of holiday giving with some tree decorating. 30 trees have been decorated and are ready to be auctioned off to raise money for Alzheimer's research at the Village on the Park Bentonville Senior Living Community. The Village's Director of Sales and Marketing tells us she loves seeing Bentonville come together for such a great cause.
It's a cause that's very near and dear to our hearts here. And it's just important, that the community supports the research for that because, there's one person that will be the cure.
The online auction goes until 2 o'clock today. You can check out what's to offer on the Village on the Park Facebook page. Moving coronavirus coverage for you this morning. Today we wanted to address some of the most popular questions about the virus that have come to us over social media, but about whether or not this is similar to the flu. The CDC has reported 10 to 20,000 deaths from the flu in the 2018 to 19 season. This pandemic has killed almost 300,000 in the past 10 months. Dating back to the first week of February. Globally, between 290,000 to 650,000 people die each year from the flu. As of now, though, there have been over 1.5 million deaths from the coronavirus worldwide. Mercy critical care physician Dr. Karthik Vadamale says even if you survive COVID, you can still have permanent organ damage from the disease. Common organs hurt are the heart, lungs, and brain. And he understands sometimes patients may not be able to even come to terms that they've caught this virus to begin with.
They will say, okay, I think I can never have COVID. I don't have COVID. You're trying to say this because you just wanted to say I have. I think it's hard for them to accept. And unfortunately, one of those patients ended up passing away in few days. Towards the end, they actually believed the virus, that it's real, and they felt horrible on day one when they first denied.
One last note on a comparison of the two. COVID has killed more people in the U.S. since February than the flu has in the last 5 years.
Rainfall is moving in on our Friday morning, so get the rain gear ready to go. Not seeing any just yet on our Daybreak Live Drive. Our photojournalist Tim is hitting the streets here this morning in town, and we are tracking that rain. But yes, also a much colder feel behind this storm system and wintry weather as we progress through the weekend. We'll talk all about that, who sees the best chances, coming up in just a few minutes.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Jennifer Abreu, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist TJ Springer. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.